Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Board of Commissioners meeting for the New Bern Housing Authority. We're going to start with roll call.
Commissioner Bingle.
Here.
Commissioner Coghill. Commissioner Copeland.
He said he's
Here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Commissioner King.
Here.
Commissioner Pierce. Here. Commissioner Reddick.
Here.
Commissioner White.
Yeah.
We have a quorum.
Okay.
Madam Chair, we need, if I could amend the agenda. We need to add we're gonna table the budget. And we're gonna add a resolution to approve a contract for work that's going to be done on a burn unit. And so we will, as I said, we'll table the approval of the 2026 budget, but we will be adding a resolution to award a contract for the burn unit at Tree Grove.
Motion. I'd like to make a motion that we do two things. One, we table the complete finance report and the presentation of the 2026 budget due to our accountant not being available today. And as well as the approval of the 2026 budget resolution. I also ask in this motion that we add a resolution authorizing the executive director to sign a contract for renovation of a burn unit at Franksville. That's right.
Can I get a second? Thank you. Any questions? All in favor of this motion? Say aye. Any opposed? Okay, Mr. Jim, can you hear us?
Yes, I'm good. I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so, next on our agenda, yes, I believe I did. Motion, please.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so next on our agenda, is public comment. Do we have any public comment?
We did not receive any requests for public comment by the 12 noon deadline.
Okay, so I have some comments, and first. We have a presentation that we would like to give to one of our former board members. Her name is Sue Lynn. Would you come forward, please? We want to thank her for her service on this board. This young lady has broken down walls, kicked down doors, all of that. She moved, that's why literally moved into a brand new home. Brand new job. She got a brand new car.
Oh, my goodness.
Brand new all around. And so we want to say thank you so much for your time that you spent with us. Congratulations. And the best is yet to come.
You want to say anything?
Sister brand new.
Yes, it's the brand new.
I enjoyed living in Trentport these past 5 years. I moved in before my son turned 1. And it was amazing, especially to see y'all about to do a brand new, bringing in with everything for 2026 coming. I am still here to support all the way around. I will do my best if my little people. I call my pre-K kids my little people. Everybody says auntie, I'm still working on them saying Mississippi. I will be here to support everything all the way around. And congratulations to the new board members. This is my mini me. But thank you to everyone. And I'm just a phone call away. I'm here to support.
Thank you.
Thank you. I would also like to, at this time, ask Mr. King if he would come. He has, I apologize, does any of our board members object? He has, 1 minute.
1 minute.
I'm just.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. We had a very productive meeting today, and I'm in support of what you guys are doing. I know you guys, there's probably been a lot of talk that I would like to kind of put at ease, but I am not on the market to buy apartments. So that is all you guys, and I know that it's in good hands with her behind the steering wheel. So I just want to give you guys a huge round of applause for everything that you guys are taking and what's to come. Because I know the plans that you guys have is gonna really help revitalize a lot. So I'm very in support of what you guys are doing. So thank you so much. And thank you for giving me the time today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Definitely made a difference with having that meeting, so that I made it down here from Las Vegas just for you.
Thank you.
Going back, all right?
All right, thank you.
It's good to see you. Sam, it's great to see you. Thank you.
Does anyone else in our board have any comments? Okay, so the next thing on our agenda is the approval of our minutes from our last meeting. The meeting that was held November 17th.
Let's make a motion that we adopt the minutes as stated.
Second.
Okay, any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Okay, motion carries. That we will.
It was working fine when he was here, of course. That-
Okay, so, like to report a couple of different things to the board. As you all know, HUD has what they do on an annual or biannual basis, where they come in to do an inspection of our public housing unit, or Newman Towers. Newman Towers, was done last year. It was previously, known as REAC inspections. Now it's called the Inspire inspections that each housing authority around the country has. We had ours, a few weeks back. We got our preliminary score. Preliminary score is at 80, which is one of the highest scores we've gotten at Trent Court. We did a lot of work to get those units up to par, and we still have some repairs that were identified by the inspector. Staff and contractors are working on those for us to be able to get those done. We got all of the ones that were required as emergency to be done within 24 hours. All of those were completed and turned in. And then we have a max of 45 days for the remaining repairs to be done. But we should have all of those done by the end of this month, which will be no more than 21 days to have those done. So we're on track to get all of those repairs done, but we are as a group excited that our preliminary score for Trent Court is an 80. I want to say thank you to Pam and the maintenance team and Carolyn and others for all of the hard work. They put in a lot of extra hours. Not that you all are paying attention, but I'm sure some of you are when you look at the payroll for last month. It is a little bit higher because we did have some overtime of staff of working on those projects, but it was well worth it.
So it resulted in the best score we've ever had.
It is, so that was exciting. Kind of on the heels of what Mr. King indicated, we have submitted our letter of intent to the school district to acquire F.R. Dennis School. Hopefully the school district will review and take that up at tomorrow's meeting. But we don't know if they will or won't, but our hope is that we submitted in time for it to make the school district's agenda for the board meeting tomorrow. So we have submitted that offer to the school system. And then lastly, what we all have been waiting on. We spent the last year updating the transformation plan for the CNI, hopeful for the CNI application. As soon as we walked away from the dedication of the houses last week, HUD made me a notification to put the NOFA on the street. And so the timing was perfect. So the notice of funding availability is on the street, $75 million nationally available. They plan to make 4 applications or approve 4 applications with a max that you can apply for up to 26 million. So it's not, you will automatically get 26 million because they intend to award 4 grants. They will then underwrite it, review it, and then make a determination. So even if you apply for the max 26 million, they may come back and say, we're only gonna give you 15 or 20 or 10. But they do plan to make 4 awards up to that 26 million, and we plan and hope to be one of those. The deadline for that application is March 9th. So HUD only gives you 90 days to put your application together and apply. And that is why we were so working so hard this past year to make sure that our transformation plan was updated. So when they put the NOFA on the street, we would be ready. And thank God we are. And so we're excited about that. Our team, we will have our first meeting with our grant team that has been working with us tomorrow morning. And we will begin to put our application together and to submit it by the March 9th deadline. And I'll keep the board updated as we go along. So we appreciate all your work and the community's work, but now is the time for us to apply and submit our application.
Question,
Yes, ma'am.
2 questions. One, so who else within the county area then competes for asking for that, the grant?
So no one else in Craven County, this is a national application.
Oh, okay.
So cities from all over the country will be applying. Just to give you an example, Winston-Salem has received an award, previous in North Carolina. Durham has received an award previously in North Carolina. So there's several communities in North Carolina that have received a CNI award. But generally speaking, Shreveport, Louisiana is probably one of the smaller communities that have received it. So generally speaking, they've gone to larger cities, but a team of us went to DC, met with the HUD officials last year, talked to them directly about New Bern and New Bern's the benefits of awarding something like this to New Bern. We put forth our best effort to the HUD officials, and ironically, they were very familiar with New Bern, and they also indicated that HUD is making a concerted effort to make sure that they look at smaller communities as they make those awards. So previously, they did only look at larger cities, but they've heard from smaller communities saying, take a look at us. We think we're prime for this application. I will say this, that I said to somebody the other day, the financial benefit that comes along with the FEMA funds that we will receive to help redevelop Trent Court, I think is going to put us financially in a good light to be very competitive, because a lot of those communities and cities are going to be putting a lot of money to compete to get one of these awards.
I think, Judy, just understand that the reason it's been difficult for New Bern to do this in the past is because a match is required. So if they gave us, if we're awarded 26 million, we've got to show 26 million in funds to match it. And we are in great shape because of the FEMA funds we're going to receive. So that together has helped us where we didn't have that prior, when we first got the award in 2016, I believe it was, the marketing or the planning grant, we were told you'll never get a implementation grant because we could never raise enough money or wouldn't have the funds. But, time and patience and a lot of perseverance has led us to this point, good leadership with, Mr. Varner here, that, this is something we dreamed of years ago. And to see us in this position right now, it brings tears to my eyes because we have worked so hard and talked to so many people and really put ourselves out there and made partnerships. The best news about this is all the partnerships we have within our community. And so the timing could not be better. And I think, we're set up for success right now. I think you would agree with Laura.
Yeah, and the other good thing is CBR, which is our consultants, their batting average of getting awards for applications, man, 100%. So they,
That part, we gotta have that in there.
so they've never lost.
Oh,
We
okay.
can't be there first. Lost,
Oh, okay.
never lost.
Reggie, I just want to say thank you for all you've done and your team and being so out in front of this since you joined us and getting all this legwork done with those great consultants so that we're so well positioned here. This is a fantastic report. I want to thank Sabrina, who's been working on this since before I was even in New Bern. This is really the potential to be enormous, and it's exciting. So I look forward to doing whatever I can to help. But we're in a good position, as good as we can be given our size. I think we're in a good position. Thank you.
No,
One more
thank you.
thing, Mr. King. That was just it.
Do we wanna wait until close?
Okay, I'm sorry, okay. I just didn't, okay. 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 Anything?
I am done.
Okay, because we was almost ready to celebrate like we had already won. Yeah. That was a pre-celebration, I guess you could say, but thank you so
We're
much.
well positioned.
Say it again?
We haven't won it yet, but we're well positioned, and that's the
Yeah,
best
that's
we can be
right.
right now.
We're in the best spot we have ever been.
And I'm very grateful for that because, it's one thing to say, but then when you're not in a position to actually get it, that's the fact. So it's a whole nother day.
Yeah.
Okay, so, next we will have our reports, New Bern Towers and Transport. I'm sorry.
They're consent items, so they want to,
Okay,
presenting
so
them.
you won't be, okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
We're making some corrections, to those reports and do some revisions, to those reports for next month. So I just want to make that aware.
Just exactly far voted, just.
No,
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Okay. So we do have a Ross program report next on our agenda.
Good afternoon, we're reviewing the report. Okay, exciting news. We were able to participate in the Toys for Tots campaign as a housing authority, and the New Bern Towers was our drop-off point. And we were able to turn in 2 boxes of toys for the children of this county. We were also able, I'm speaking on behalf of Ms. Morris and myself, she had to go to the doctor. We were able to assist 3 residents that were in possible eviction process by having a cleaning one-on-one class that we were able to do. We've actually offered 4 classes to date on that. Whether it was through cleaning or financial as a reason for possible eviction, we were able to make some recommendations, some referrals for some residents. We've also started journaling classes at the towers. That's gonna be on every Thursday to assist those residents with some much needed mental health things, so that they will be able to express themselves We continue to do assessments, surveys, and making sure that we have confidentiality statements signed for each resident, so we'll be able to work one-on-one with those residents. I believe in September, we started with only 20 residents at the towers, even enrolled in Ross. To date, we have over 60 that have enrolled in that program. We're up to 86 residents with Trent Court that's enrolled in the 106 residents. At the towers, I think we have maybe 101 residents at this point. We're up to 60 to date. I'm very excited about that. We continue to meet with community partners weekly. Some community events, we've met with over 35 resources. Our goal weekly is to meet with the residents to go door to door, taking resource packets to those residents, whether they're home, whether they're not home, we're leaving them with them. We're also following up with what we call Resident Connect by texting them, hey, we have been by your residence, we have left these things for you. And we follow up by going to the events that we're referring them to see if they're showing up at these events, if that makes sense. We've gone to La Cris, East Casitos, New Bern Fire and Rescue, New Bern Police Department. We've gone by there multiple times to meet with, see what can we do, are you having any issues? We're here weekly at the Stanley White Rec Center to see what resources they have for the community. We've been to Craven Literacy, Catholic Charities, the New Bern Alumni Group 2 provided turkeys for 8 families at Trent Court during Thanksgiving. And I understand through Tasha, they've been coming about 18 years to provide meals during the Thanksgiving holiday for all the residents. They dropped by 120 meals the Wednesday before Thanksgiving to lift their day up, to let them know they have not been forgotten by the community. Since September the 9th, we have completed 47 community needs assessments and over 78 surveys today. So our main goal is to get 100%, both Trent Court and the New Bern Towers. I want to thank the property managers for continuing to work with me. Try to meet with them weekly to find out, do we have any move-ins, do we have any move-outs? Because we always want to be producing an accurate report. And we've had a lot of success at the New Bern Towers. When we don't show up, we're getting a call from Miss Tasha. What time are y'all coming? Because the residents want to know when you're coming by. But anyway, we're thankful for the opportunity and thankful to the Housing Authority. And we will continue pushing forward because our goal is 100% for both properties. Thank you.
Thank you.
And the good thing, just to piggyback on what Michelle was saying, all of that work will go into our application for CNI. All of this stuff is important for us to be able to demonstrate the work that's being done in the community by our loss program. So they're doing a great job.
And as she was talking, I forgot to mention or say something about our ribbon cutting ceremony that we had on the 9th. It was phenomenal. It was a great success for everybody involved. I want to say thank you. The resident, Shantae, she was a little bit overwhelmed at first, but she hung right in there with us. And so I'm glad, so glad that she was able to move in, she and her son, and it was just a wonderful day. And then to conclude the day, we got the word that no folks on the street. It just couldn't have been any better that day. And so I want to thank everybody, the whole entire staff, the city of New Bern, here I go, help me, Twin Rivers
Opportunities.
we would like to thank them as well. Everyone that played a part. It was really, it was awesome. And I mean, to have a home right before Christmas, I mean, what more could you ask for? So thank you for everyone. I forgot to mention that when I had my comments.
Maybe just for the record too, we need to note that, she came from a flooded out,
Yes,
damaged unit. And so she had the trauma of that, and then to have a brand new, you know, home that is modern and up to date, to me, again, that's what we're here to do.
Absolutely.
We're here to provide new, modern, up to date, 2025 housing, not 1940s housing. So, that was special to me, the fact that we were able to take somebody who'd been displaced and the trauma of being displaced and to have a new home. So that was just amazing.
And just also to note, the criteria for those homes, because people always ask is, those first three houses are being, the individuals are being selected from, to your point, Sabrina, those individuals that were displaced during Hurricane Florence. And so Ms. Jones, who was not able to get off work, is the other, young lady that lives in the other unit. And then, we'll be working by the end of January to, put somebody in the last remaining of those three. But everyone that will be selected will be coming from someone that was displaced during the flood.
okay, next on the agenda are resolutions. We have two of them or that's submitted for approving.
So the first one is, your approval only to allow us to submit a letter of intent. We've had a meeting with, the city and the Habitat for Humanity. And so, I'm seeking your approval tonight to allow me to submit a letter of intent to, Habitat to purchase their building. And I think what's the number?
Well, their address is 930, but
No, the amount.
oh.
Is it on there?
Not on this.
It's not on there.
But, yeah, so.
It was the appraisal value.
Yeah, but and that's what we submitted, to them for their consideration. They expect that, and then they will respond to us based on that initial letters and to.
I just want to be clear, and again, for the record, that we're doing this as part of our CNI application. We will need the property to be able to have the required amount of units that the application will require.
That is
So that's why we are doing this.
That is cool.
I just want to make sure. Everything on the record. Okay, I'll make the motion that we approve resolution number 12.25.02, a letter of intent to obtain the property located at 922, 924, 928, and 930 College Street.
It's actually 01 now.
Oh, it's 01.
It's gonna be 01.
So I changed my resolution to be resolution number 12.25.01.
A second.
Thank you. Any questions? Anyone have any questions? Okay, all in favor, say aye. Are there any opposed? Okay, motion carries to approve resolution number 12.25.01. Next resolution.
So the next resolution,
We have a written copy of that.
we don't, we just did it.
It's
It's up here.
It's already- So the next resolution is we received formal bids for a fire damage unit at Trent Court. By procurement policy, because it's under $100,000, technically I can approve it. Anything under 100,000, we just got to get quotes, but we did a formal bid on this to be competitive in the community. And so I'm just asking for your approval tonight to give me the approval to sign the contract with the low bidder.
I'm gonna make it. Go ahead. There you go. I'd like to make a motion that we move forward with an agreement for the bid of the volunteer unit that was fire damaged.
Second.
Question? All in favor? say aye.
Uh,
Are there any opposed? Okay, motion carries to approve, the authority, for this resolution to move forward concerning the burn unit at Trent Court. Next thing on our agenda is I'll need a motion to go into closed session to consult with our attorney.
So I make a motion that we go into closed session pursuant to North Carolina General Statute 143-318.11, Section A, Section 3, paragraph A.
And to discuss the lawsuit, we have to mention that, well, we have to mention
Specify.
this, in this case, we have to specify the lawsuit from Bryant. On behalf of
Brian.
the Devon Bryant
Okay,
lawsuit.
so I add that in.
Second.
Okay, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carries to go into closed session.